8 people have been killed and 11 seriously injured in New York after a 29-year-old man drove 20 blocks down a bike path and mowed down people. In fact, the man crashed his pickup truck and tried to run over at 3:15 p.m. local time, New York. Authorities are treating this as a terror attack. Law enforcement officers have told media the accused was heard yelling Allahu Akbar. New York City mayor said it was cowardly act of terror aimed at innocent civilians. A paintball gun, a pellet gun were also recovered from the spot. The man has been shot. US President Donald Trump has condemned the terrorist attack and expressed solidarity with the families of the deceased.
Well, we saw the guy, we saw the car, and it was like surrounded by rubble, and we saw like this. Yeah, we saw the guy. He looked like he was wearing like dark colors, and I think he had a beard, but he was holding 2 guns, so it was a little scary. And yeah, we were just wondering like, hey, who's that guy? And we were just told to run in. We were getting really freaked out.
Based on the information we have at this moment, this was an act of terror, and a particularly cowardly act of terror, aimed at innocent civilians, aimed at people going about their lives who had no idea of what was about to hit them. We, at this moment, based on the information we have, we know of 8 innocent people who have lost their lives and over a dozen more injured.
Let me go across to Gaurav Sawant, executive editor, who's joining us on the phone line for more on this story. Gaurav, now, what was almost becoming a weekly act in Europe has hit United States as well. This is being treated as a terror incident.
This indeed is, Ankit. In fact, it's being seen as a lone wolf Islamic State attack. That is how the Manhattan police have described it. The suspect is 29 years old, and as you pointed out, he had a paintball gun and a pellet gun with him. Officially, though his name hasn't been given out, but police sources in Manhattan have told journalists that his name is Saifullah Saipov. He's an Uzbekistan national. In fact, US President Donald Trump tweeted that we must not allow ISIS to return or enter our country after defeating them in the Middle East and elsewhere. Enough, he said. Thoughts, condolences, and prayers. So this is what we know. As you pointed out, that he got off his truck, he was heard yelling Allahu Akbar. He was shot at by the police. He survived. He's been taken to hospital. The governor of New York has called it a lone wolf attack. Authorities have said that there is still a threat of a similar attack that could take place in the United States of America. No details of motive, Ankit, have so far been given.
Gaurav, as far as the entire violence in the United States so far has been concerned, it has been more or less been gun-related violence from people, inside the citizens of United States. Now, with this is going to turn the entire focus back on, people or migrants coming from outside. This is going to be a huge worry, and especially given the kind of, strong-arm tactics or the rhetoric that President Donald Trump has so far adopted. It is only going to make things extremely complex.
There is very clear and present danger of a truck attack, given the fact that we've seen a series of such attacks take place in Europe, whether in Germany or France or elsewhere, including a car attack in England. So automobiles have been used in these attacks in Europe, in Australia, in England, now even in the United States of America. And it's almost impossible to prevent such a lone wolf attack when a terrorist with a vehicle can just, plow into people and mow down people. There is very little that anyone can do. So that is the threat that America also is now dealing with. You'd recall, Ankit, you covered the counter-terror operations extensively even in India. There was a threat of a similar attack even in India, in busy marketplaces. Sometime back, a threat alert had been issued. So, as you rightly pointed out, whether it's immigrants or lone wolf or this remains a very, very potent threat that terrorists pose to people.
Gaurav, before I let you go, very quickly, has any terror group, usually ISIS is very quick to take responsibility of such attacks. Has any group come forward?
Not as yet. Not as yet. No one's officially come forward and taken responsibility. But the governor called it a lone wolf attack, and the U.S. president went on to say that we must not allow ISIS to return or enter our country after defeating them in the Middle East and elsewhere. So the United States believes this is an ISIS, whether it was ordered by terrorists in Syria and Iraq or a lone wolf attack by a self-motivated terrorist, remains to be seen.
Gaurav Sawant, thank you so much for joining me with all those details early morning. Of course, we'll keep getting back to Gaurav as he is collecting more information on this terror incident in Lower Manhattan in New York.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.